This is Derek Chamblee, the Cyber Citizen Network, downtown St. Petersburg. And that bird, wow, that eagle, is on top of a pillar here in the square, Williams Park, downtown St. Petersburg, Florida. Battleground Zero, the epicenter of the 2016 presidential election. And this is a memorial to all veterans, past, present, and future. And of course I have my sign here. Jesus is King. Indeed. King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and the United States of America. In God we trust. Google Nick Dixon, and of course, there's videos. And this is a fantastic Veterans Memorial. We'll get to some of the plaques here. This one is Old Glory, entitled Old Glory. And then a tribute to the United States Navy. We're not going in any certain order here. That's the Korean War. In grateful memory of those who died in the service of their country. They stand in the unbroken line of patriots who have dared to die that freedom might live and grow and increase its blessings. Freedom lives, and through it they live in a way that humbles the undertakings of most men. And that's a quote from Franklin Delano Roosevelt, President of the United States of America. And as I mentioned earlier, now it's winding in the afternoon now, after 12, downtown St. Petersburg, Florida, August 7th, 2016. I mentioned that Hillary Clinton is coming to St. Petersburg today. And at some point I would urge both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump to come downtown here and have a rally in Williams Park. That's the Vietnam War there. And this one is quite wonderful depiction, the Revolutionary War. And the reason being, the whole thing about being commander-in-chief, and essentially both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are deemed to be unfit to be president, primarily because of how Hillary Clinton has handled classified information. Here we've got the United States Marine Corps, and some controversy about Donald Trump, although he has appeared many times with veterans as well, and the veterans are weighing in on the political campaign from both sides. And some time ago I read that Richard Nixon spoke here. There's a pavilion. We'll break away from the monument for a few moments here. Perhaps you can see the great pavilion there, and approaching the monument here in the sidewalk, the United States Veterans Memorial, 1775, and then to the right side of that star, a line, because it's for the past, dedicated to all veterans, past, present, and future. And it's a beautiful circular monument here. And so Richard Nixon, perhaps even Ronald Reagan spoke here. It was either Ronald Reagan or perhaps Herbert Hoover or somebody like that. It's an old park, historic park here. And this is an interesting plaque. You probably cannot read it, so, but it's the United States military casualties from the Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, Mexican War, Civil War, Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II, the Korean conflict, the Vietnam conflict, and the Persian Gulf War 1990, and the particular casualty numbers, the wounded, the other deaths as a result, ancillary to veterans to the war, and then the battle deaths. And it's listed not known in the Revolutionary War and not known in the War of 1812 how many other veterans died connected with the conflict with the war. And of course, this particular memorial there, we've got the Coast Guard and World War I. That's World War II, correction. And the United States Army. This monument dates from 1995, May 29th, 1995. So it does not include the current casualties and veterans fighting overseas in places like Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria. It does not include those particular veterans. But it's for all the veterans present and in the future. And that's pretty much the plaques here. We've got another one off the circle here, which is the city of St. Petersburg, the United States Veterans Memorial, dedicated on Memorial Day, actually,